Okay, this muffler hangs down too far. Our front deck hanging rod needs to go right where that is. Okay. Probably extremely warm, and it is. Okay. See this hole down here? That hole right there is where our front deck hanger needs to go. Something like that. So we need that room, you know, for the end of this. This is the muffler off the Kohler engine, and it would have been in there about like that. So I'm gonna have to let that cool off and then do some cutting and welding on it. I'll show you what I come up with when I come up with it. Okay, this is what I come up with in exhaust. I took the Briggs & Stratton muffler and cut this flange off with that much pipe. Then I had to cut that flange off and shorten that. Anyway, it's all welded back on. Everything's all together. I made a little bracket to secure the muffler to the bottom of the head here so that it's solidly mounted to the engine on both ends. And I think original Cub Cadet heat shield will still fit. So let's find the bolts for that. Put it. Bolts for this, but they'll work. Gotta be careful when you tighten those. I mean, it's just threaded into this tin. It's very easy to strip out. I'm pretty pleased with that. Have to come back in the spring when we clean this thing all up and paint this exhaust pipe. Otherwise it'll throw the hood back on for now. Got to get our MTD Cub Cadet Headlight wiring harness back in place. I don't actually have any headlights for this right now. Something else we'll have to pick up. Or not. Sometimes I put new bulbs in these, sometimes I don't. They've gotten to be fairly expensive. And who mows in the dark anyway? That's what I thought. Not many people. So this little harness here, I spent some time leaning up against the exhaust. We'll get her put back. Looks like the wires are okay though. Generally speaking, I like working on MTDs and Cub Cadets. This headlight wiring harness setup that they use is just plain dumb. I hate it. I'm gonna have to find some wire sleeve to put over that. Keep it from getting burnt on the muffler again. I don't think those wires are really damaged. But I don't have any of that sleeving. Got a little bit of it used, but so that's something else I'm going to have to come back to. That ought to keep it off the exhaust. It'll probably just get caught up in the steering and ripped off, but whatever. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead, put the deck on. See how well, if at all, that works. Okay. Oh, eh. Not too bad. Okay. Well, that welder was kind of loud. I guess compared to dead silence, everything is kind of loud. All right. There. So on a Cub Cadet, or most MTDs really, they just have this bar in the front. Comes down through. On with a pin. Drop your deck lift all the way down. And they've got like quick pins on the back that make for pretty easy installation. I don't know. Maybe, oh, yeah, right here. It's just a spring-loaded pin. You line up the hole, bang, it's on there. Now, also her PTO cable, which has this nice big hook. It has to go down under. And it has to go under the drive belt. Get that. There. And that's really all there is to hooking that up. I know you can't see in there, but it's the reverse of how you took it off. That's how it goes back on. And then, just gotta get our PTO belt on. See, that's how loose that's gonna be. That's why you need all those keepers. And then, to keep that belt on there, you have this big keeper that goes up around the PTO and around the PTO pulley. And this one uses 2 bolts to hold it on. That I seem to have misplaced. These things can be a real pain in the butt to put back on. Most of the time, all they want to do is flop around. And they give you just about zero room for your hand. Actually started pretty easily. Lucky day on those, I guess. Gets a bolt. There. Now we'll engage the PTO. Yeah. Well, go ahead and see if it works. Okay. Well, it does work, but I think we still need to get a new belt for it. But I think we're going to call that good enough for now.